Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Growing Writers, the series that explores connection between gardening and writing. You're looking here at a hops vine in what we call the wall garden. And today's episode is a bit of a puzzle. It presents a bit of a puzzle for people. So here's a hops vine, and we moved it from another spot. Actually moved it from back over by birdland, and then brought the root over here and planted it next to the cage where we had tomatoes earlier in the season, and now we've harvested all those tomatoes and we have a little bit of lettuce in there. Okay, and then here's the puzzle. You want to watch carefully as I show you a couple other plants nearby the hops. Those are marigolds in the foreground, and then to the left here, and I'll walk in and give you a closer look. You can see mustard greens, okay? And just to help with the puzzle, let me go back here to the hops and get a close-up so you get to see what the leaves look like, okay? Now I'll come back, and there are the mustard greens, and over here is some broccoli. I don't remember ever having planted broccoli before, and so we're looking forward to that. So now let me take you back past the mustard greens, the marigolds, and the hops, and then into the cage here. And we have some more marigolds, and again, this is where we had the tomatoes. This cage was to protect the tomatoes from the squirrels, and it worked for the most part. And then over here we have a couple of heads of lettuce that are coming up. Butter crunch, I think it is. Okay, so as you go past the cage and return outside to the hops vine, notice the little thorns there, and then back over here I'm going to zoom in on the mustard greens. And if you look carefully, you see the mustard greens, and then the mustard greens here and there and here, but you notice this right here. It's the same thing as back there, okay? So a couple lessons I take from this. This is the hops vine. Lesson number one is that healthy plants and healthy writing have strong, broad-reaching roots. So you want to ask yourself, what are the roots of the writing that you're pursuing? Secondly, I would be careful where you plant, and be aware of what you're planting on the paper or on the typewriter, on your computer, because who knows where other shoots will appear, and they might invade something that you're treasuring for a different reason. So there we go, a bit of a puzzle, a little bit longer episode, but hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned to find out what happens to the hops plants that are invading the mustard greens. Okay, see you next time on Growing Writers.